What is up, Pats Nation? It's Patriots Global back here with another video, and in this one, we're going to be talking about how the New England Patriots are interested and are doing their homework on quarterback draft prospect in Jordan Love. In this video, we're going to talk about, is this a good thing that they're interested in him? Is this a bad thing? Talking about some of the other teams that are also interested in Jordan Love, and basically what round he's projected to go in and what he brings here to the NFL. Now, to start off, the teams that were reported to be interested in Jordan Love are the Patriots, the Packers, and the Saints, along with a few others, but those are just the few that were named by team. And of course, all of these teams make perfect sense. The Patriots, they lost Tom Brady. They might have Jared Stidham, but the question mark is he going to live up to the expectations? The Packers, Aaron Rodgers is getting older. There's a question mark on how much longer he's going to be in the NFL. And then you have the Saints, who are more likely than not in the last year with starting quarterback Drew Brees. Now, the thought around Jordan Love throughout the entirety of the NFL, it's mixed feelings, okay? There are some people in the league who actually believe that Jordan Love is the best throwing quarterback, that has the best arm, the best talent when it comes to his arm at the quarterback position. There are the other side of the NFL teams that believe that Jordan Love is not a first-round pick. They believe that Jordan Love is actually a day 2 pick in the draft, not a day 1. Because of that, it's very hard to speculate what his career is going to be, what he's going to look like, and quite honestly, what day he's going to go on. Some people have tried to say that he has the ability to be a guy like Patrick Mahomes, but the question mark is it going to happen? Because one of two things is going to happen with Jordan Love. He's either going to turn out as a Patrick Mahomes-esque type quarterback, or he's going to turn out as a flop in the NFL. In 2018, Love pieced together his best season of his career, throwing for 32 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions, which vaulted him into the first-round discussion before he became more of a disappointment in his last season, in which he had 20 touchdowns with 17 interceptions. I've seen a lot of Pats fans being very high on Jordan Love. I think he has some great mechanics, but for me, again, I'm just not a guy who is high on taking a quarterback at 23. Taking a quarterback in the first round, I think that we need to see how Jared Stidham does. Give him at least 1 year. If he flops, go ahead next year and draft another quarterback. I get it. If the Patriots find somebody that they feel is going to be their future, then they have to select them no matter what the pick is. But from what's being said, the Patriots already have that guy in Jared Stidham. So to me, it wouldn't make much sense to grab another quarterback at 23 when you have so much other needs and then just have the guy sit on your bench. Something, of course, to remember is the fact that the Saints have the 24th overall pick in the NFL draft, so they would have to trade up if they wanted to beat the Patriots in order to get to that spot. As for a team like the Redskins, I don't see them selecting him with number 2. It's pretty hard to imagine the Chargers taking him at number 6. So again, Love falling into the laps is not out of the question here at 23. I think after that, the Patriots just don't have a chance of getting him, especially with the fact that they don't have a second pick in this year's NFL draft. They, will have to jump right into the third, and 100% Jordan Love will not be there for the third round. He has the mechanics that I think a lot of Patriots fans would like. I mean, he stands tall in the pocket. He's a smooth, natural thrower. His drops deep balls in with plenty of air and touch. The guy has nothing but high praise for his arm strength, being able to throw dimes onto his receivers even when they're in pretty tight coverage. He's a guy who throws a really nice tight spiral, and his offense, the type of offense that should be built around him is one that I think Patriots fans would be excited to see, and that is the fact that they should be built on, intermediate and deep route read and throws. Now, some question marks about him is that his decision-making is not well. Something that is very telling of that is the fact that he had 6 games with multiple interceptions, including 3 pick sixes. Despite being more of a guy who has, again, great arm talent and excels in more of the deep field type of stuff, He completed just 31.8% of his deep throws, which I found very, very odd. And he does not have good anticipation, which allows coverage to swarm to him. So clearly there's some stuff there that you love. There's some stuff there that serious mechanic issues. The Patriots would have to work a good amount on him if they did draft him to get that stuff out. But the bright side being is that a lot of that stuff is fixable, and having the arm talent, having a great strength to your arm, being able to throw a very tight spiral, some things that you can't coach, that's great to have. The one thing that does scare me, the fact that his decision making is not great, and that's just not something you can teach off the bat. Now, is it a good thing that it's being reported that the New England Patriots are interested in Love? To me, I gotta say no. Okay, we're gonna look at history. Whenever the Patriots, news comes out about them being interested in a prospect, them being very high on a prospect, them being very serious and possibly looking to trade up, blah, blah, blah. It never happens. And it's not always necessarily because some other team beat them out before they were able to get to their pick. No, it's because it got hyped up. A lot of times we see the Patriots selecting players who none of us would have thought. Okay, not guys that the Patriots were reported on doing their due diligence on, not even necessarily players that the Patriots had all of these workouts with. When they draft very low key. They're not going to let the prospects that they are very high on out to the public and letting all of the other teams know, putting them on a higher draft capital because, of course, it's the New England Patriots that are interested in a young player entering the league. So to me, because the fact that news is coming out that the Patriots are interested, I think it even lowers the chances even more. And again, I don't see the Patriots selected him at 23, even if he is there at number 23. And the fact that they don't have a second round pick, to me, just shows the fact that it's just not going to happen. He won't be there by the third. But that's going to be it for today's video. The New England Patriots are one of many teams that are doing their very serious homework on quarterback Jordan Love entering this year's 2020 NFL Draft. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.